Hello all, welcome back to Crobaton, D&D 5th edition campaign. I am BlazeFort, your dungeon master, aka Tom, aka the chaotic evil one. I have players with me. We have Justin.
And you only say that when we're gonna get in combat.
I've said it almost every time.
Yeah.
Anyways, hi, I'm Justin.
We have Riley.
Hello.
We have Mare.
He's muted, of course. Hi.
We have Mary. We have Alex.
Hello.
And we have Josh.
Hello.
So, any announcements? Any announcements? Any announcements? Thinking. Words. Nah, it's fine. Usual things, Twitter, YouTube, Discord. Check those out. So, previously, on Crobaton, the party continued their investigation of the doppelganger that seems to have taken place, that's taken the place of a guard. They began by going to Gerald Byron's home, where they spoke with his wife. After not finding anything there, they traveled back to the home of Patrick Blakely, where they would spend the night in hopes of someone showing up. Early in the morning, two figures appeared at the door, which revealed themselves to be doppelgangers. The party, most of which just waking up, fought the doppelgangers, coming out victorious and keeping one alive for questioning. After not much success interrogating, they started bringing him to the guard's house in the center of the city. So we begin just outside the guardhouse. It is still dark in terms of daylight. You have the doppelganger with you who looks like Gorgon, and the two guards, Trey and Norman, with you.
I forgot about that. Yeah, so I forgot, did we want to sleep here for the night, or
Wait, are you saying this as we're walking towards the council?
is it daybreak yet? Because I remember last time we got there and it was still kind of early hours of the morning.
It's
You just
still
said it
dark.
was still dark outside.
There it is. See?
I thought we were walking down
memory.
the street. I forget why, but we were walking down the street for something.
I believe our plan had been to get the doppelganger to the guardhouse and then stay there and wait for the morning when the council
Right.
would come in to give him to the council and talk to the
Yes.
council.
Okay,
You are correct.
perfect.
That's what I remember.
So do we want to have someone stay up on watch duty with the guards that are also on watch duty?
I'll do it.
I would also be willing to.
Well, alright then. You guys don't have to tell me twice.
Mark is like, I'm definitely not doing a watch again.
No,
Mine
for
was
last
And
night.
when I do the watch.
Mr. God, sir.
Which one are you talking to?
And you know what? Who is the one that we first talked to when we got here?
That one. Well, the two were traveling with you because you noticed them like on your when you were just walking about, and then you ran into them again, and they helped you bring the doppelganger here. There is the captain inside.
Lord.
So which one are you talking to?
I'll talk to the captain.
Okay.
Lord.
So you're going inside and you're talking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, should let him know what's up.
So once again, Borg is still at his desk, even in the wee hours of the morning. Doing less paperwork at this point, as his brain's probably fried. So who's approaching?
I know Edelweiss is. I don't know if anyone wants to join.
Well, assuming we're not bringing the doppelganger right up to the guard captain, right? Like,
It's a
take
good
him straight to
idea.
a cell or something?
Probably not.
Sounds like Zen and Den would not be going to the captain at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, should I not be going up then? Because I'm also helping you carry.
Well, you
The
have the two other guards as well.
Right. Okay, so that's fine. Would anyone? So together. Okay, so are we not telling him that we have said doppelganger with us right now?
I thought that was the whole point.
That's what
Yeah.
But I literally. Okay. All right. So
It's.
no. Go ahead.
I feel like he's saying we shouldn't bring the doppelganger inside, and be like, "Oh, you were guards before? Do you want to be a guard captain now?" And not give him the face.
Okay, that's where I got
That is-
confused.
that is an element of it.
What were you trying to get at with that, Froden?
Are you, were you asking in character
Talking
here?
to.
No.
There was no accent, but you were asking Froden, and I was.
You're right. You're right, Josh. What did you mean when you said that?
I just meant like, one, I assume we weren't taking the guy who can turn into people and read their thoughts to the guard captain directly.
Fair.
And two, we were gonna bring the fugitive into like a cell first, separate from, you know.
He can
Other
read
people.
thoughts?
We don't know that.
Don't know that.
I mean, he seems like he can read thoughts. I
I
just
thought it was really good at mimicking things. I just thought it was really good at mimicking people. Okay.
Uh,
I mean, granted, Gordon probably doesn't know that.
I saw Misfortune mention something about a mind link at some point, but I could be misremembering.
No, I think that was post-game discussion.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there were
Okay.
hints to it, so if Throden would like to make an intelligence check to figure it out, I will allow it.
I mean, sure, why not?
Oh boy.
Let's see.
Nose goes.
That's a 20.
Okay.
Not a nat 20, total of 20, but
A
there it
dirty
is.
You definitely
Very
know,
nice.
like, something's up, like, based on the way that he was mimicking Gorgon and kind of, like, predicting what he was about to do.
I have in my notes, Throden smart. So there we go.
Great.
Alright, so the four of you are going to Blorg?
Edelweiss says, I don't know who else is coming with me.
Well, I'll probably go along with that Weiss.
I'm gonna hang
Any-
back.
Alright.
I'll go with
Is
it.
real quick. I'm sorry. Is Happy Nintendogs music what we're supposed to have right now? I just wanted to double check.
It's the
I'm sorry,
atmosphere
Amir.
perfectly.
I mean, I put on the
I
creepy music, and you guys were like, "Why are we listening to the creepy music?"
well, the session hadn't started yet, Tom.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
There we go. Fine, you get creepy music again.
Okay. Cool. The ambiance is there. Alright.
So
Knock on the door.
The door was open. Blorg notices you, like, walking in. You're back? Rather late, early.
Yeah. So we were just, hanging about. And you're not going to guess who we found.
The two guards?
Yeah. And we have one of them in custody.
Gorgon begins to look at Edelweiss strangely.
See. he's very confused. You just got the one guard?
So, okay, there was a lot of things that happened. Yeah. Okay, so remember, we were looking for these two guards, and they were secretly shapeshifters, yeah?
Alright.
So, we did some work investigating, and we were trying to figure out, where they might be, and we went to one of their family's houses, und sie waren there, und then sie went for the other one, and we decided we were going to wait there, because it seems that was where they were going to be, sleeping for the night. Yeah?
Alright. I remember you going to both their homes.
Yeah. And, in the middle of the night, they came and they attacked us.
Okay.
We were, it's
two
probably
guards.
because we went. Yeah, but they weren't the two guards. They were actually, in their shapeshifted, like not shifted forms.
Right. So you don't have the guards, you have a shapeshifter.
Yeah, we have the shapeshifters. Well, we have one of them. The other one died.
Fair enough.
So, we have him outside, and I'm gonna look at the other two and make sure that I'm not forgetting any information.
Look, can we just hold them here overnight and then go back to the we're gonna take them to the council to, work with them, but we gotta rest overnight. Can we just have a place to hold them?
Yes, of course. And
Thank
he
you.
he gets up, he grabs keys that are hanging off the side of the desk. You might want to bring them in, and we'll bring them to the holding room.
Give him as little facial contact as possible. Maybe wear tinfoil hats. Yeah. Just be safe.
Yeah, if you want him to shapeshift into someone of authority.
Yeah. How about we take him in and you guys don't talk to him at all.
Make me a persuasion check.
That's the shadiest thing I've ever heard.
So 21.
He's a bit reluctant, but like knowing that like some of you have worked with the guard before and that you have been working for the council, he does give you the keys.
Thank you.
All right, just let me know when he's secured.
Yeah? That's true.
And he points to a door along the side of the wall. Through there is the cells. And he goes to close his door with him on the inside of his office.
All right, let's get him in the cell.
Return
Would
to
it
the group.
make sense to blindfold him or something?
We could do
We've
that
done
for the
that.
action. I mean,
Probably.
Hours ago.
realistically, he had already known what we looked like. We had seen him already.
Very true.
Probably not. In case any guards walk by, it's probably best not to give them any more information.
Yeah.
Yep. So we could put a blindfold on him now, so that way he doesn't have any of the guards' looks.
Mm.
Good idea.
Is he wearing anything right now, Tom?
He's wearing like just like standard clothing.
Just stand. Okay, good. Okay.
He's
used
not
to be
wearing
wearing
a
a
guard's
hat.
uniform.
He used
No.
to be
Uniform?
wearing a
Oh.
hat. Now I have the special hat.
Okay.
Mm.
Do I have? Oh, go into my pack, and I don't know. Take. Presumably, there's like a sash or something on my common clothes. Just sort of wrap it around his face, so he doesn't see anybody.
Okay. Give me a. Say just a
Not
dexterity check. I don't know if sleight of hand would be better, but you're not proficient in it either, so it doesn't matter.
All right, I'll roll a dexterity. Oh my god, that's a 4 total.
So you think you do a pretty good job like tying a knot, and then you realize that it kind of slinks down, and now he's kind of wearing it like a bandana around his neck, looking at you very strangely.
I look around at the others. To be fair, it's like 3 in the morning, and my sleep has been interrupted.
Could I go ahead and give it a try, or?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've been sleeping pretty well, and I go ahead and try and tie it.
All right. Sleight of hand, or yeah, sleight of hand.
I also rolled a 4, so that's 6 total.
So trying to confidently try to one up Edelweiss, and you're like, oh yeah, I can tie a knot, and you undo the knot that he did. You try to put it around his face, and it's not quite on there as well. Not down to his neck, but like still very loose. And then you see just like an eye poke out from it.
See?
Great.
What are we supposed to see?
This is ridiculous. Maleka, could you help me?
Just for clarity, the doppelganger still looks like Gorgon, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's seeming like like we're psychopaths.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
eye rolling, kind of like I can't believe this.
I can't believe these people caught me.
Yeah, that's the vibe he's giving off.
These
I mean, I
people
don't really
killed
see
my
how
friend.
2 people are gonna tie a blindfold, but
How many adventures does it take to
Right now?
blindfold a fugitive?
Can I, I'm gonna hand it to Maleka and just be like a finger so she can tie a nice bow or
Oh
something.
my god.
I just-
Okay.
and let her tie it.
So Zini, are you trying to help, or is you're just gonna let Maleka do it?
If I'd like to help, if Maleka would like to make the main role.
Yeah, sure. I can tie a knot.
Okay.
And you?
With
I
a
mean, it looks like
15,
you can.
you have advantage. I should have just tied it.
What was it again? Sleight of what
Sleight
am I
of hand.
rolling?
We'll do sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay. Fucking 19.
Yep, that's good enough.
I very aggressively tie this on.
Yeah, it's real tight. It's
High
that
five
thing's
to the
not
rest.
going anywhere.
Good job, guys. We did it.
The DC was 10, by the way.
Team effort.
How much XP do we get for that, Tom?
I think Edelweiss and Gorgon lose experience from that.
Fair enough,
We're back
fair
to
enough,
level 2.
Yeah, in tracks.
At least you still have your subclasses.
As they tie the knot around the shapeshifter and properly blindfold him, I said, Gorgon goes in and says, "It's fine, I guess." And then he walks off. Takes a step back and out of the cell.
Okay.
It's a good thing I'm not taking
inside.
watch.
Mm.
Yeah, Maleka's gonna exit the cell and also just start heading towards the exit because she does not want to be here anymore. And she
We
wants to
haven't
go
brought
to
him
bed.
inside yet.
What?
We haven't brought him inside yet. We're just tying
Oh, he's
him
not.
up
I thought he was
outside.
already in the cell. Okay.
No, were we tying him so we could bring him in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
no,
was
just
doing
chuck
that.
him in there with the chair.
No, blindfold him first so that he doesn't see any guards.
Mhm.
Okay, my bad.
Now we can bring him in.
Gotcha. All right.
All right, so
Well, in that case, Malika's just gonna stand outside.
all right, so without like much effort between the 5 of you ish bringing him in along with the 2 guards that he's already seen, so it doesn't matter. You are able to bring him into the room. You're able to put him in a cell. Do you leave him strapped to the chair?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give him no comfort.
Well, he himself is still tied up, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah?
Has he said
Okay.
anything at all, or is he just been silent this whole time?
He's been pretty silent so far.
Fair enough.
It's
All right.
stunned silence.
So what are you guys doing with the key? Because you do have the 2 guards there. You could give the key to them, or you could bring it into the captain.
Locking it, I think one of us should bring it up to the captain.
Yeah.
And me and Dan are gonna stay downstairs with
Yeah.
our shifty-faced friend.
Okay.
Some way to talk about Gorgon, but okay.
I'll go bring the key over to the captain.
Okay. You go up to the door, knock on it. He opens it. Everything squared away?
Yeah. He's in one of the cells. He is tied to a chair. This wrappings on his head so he doesn't see anybody. Please make sure that when you do any sort of guard changes, that they all know that he can shapeshift and not to believe that he's someone else.
Yes, of course.
Wonderful.
May I ask, what does it look like?
A shapeshifter.
Gestures to Gorgon. He's currently Gorgon.
Yeah.
Then he yells from the basement.
Yeah, currently he's shapeshifted to look like this guy. I guess he's
see.
trying not to look like himself.
Right.
There is one in the house that we are staying in that is dead, so I guess probably they look like themselves. So if you want to know what they look like, you can go pick up the bodies there.
Where was that?
God, which guard was it at?
That guy's house.
I feel like
I
Patrick's
thought
Gerald-
Jerry was the guy with the
Patrick.
wife and kid.
Patrick's house, right?
Yeah,
Okay, that's
yeah.
Nope, Patrick's house.
Yeah.
Gerald had a wife.
You're right. You're right.
Thank you.
And the
at
son that you
Patty's
guys
house.
had in his birthday.
Oh, I have a note about it still.
We should ask the doppelganger his birthday.
Good.
Very specific, like, social niceties that he really wants to adhere to. When's your birthday? Did you sleep well? Good, I'm glad.
But the elf, what's your
Gorgon's very
favorite color?
concerned with people sleeping.
What's your favorite color?
The dead body is in Patrick's house. You should be able to see the sleeping arrangements for that as well. I assume that was their base of operations. Currently, if we don't know where the 2 guards actually are, we do know though that in order to keep up the facade, they need to be able to refresh the image. So they have to be alive somewhere.
Alright, good to know. I guess that if you don't have anything else to report, you guys can figure out what you guys want to do.
You don't happen to have some barracks or sleeping arrangements that we can use here? In case anything goes wrong here, you have our services as well.
Thank you. That'd be much appreciated. There's a few empty beds in the other room, and if you want, I can take you and your friends there.
That's supposed to be wunderbar. Yeah.
And he kind of like walks past you / gestures you out of the office and brings you to a room on the other side of the guardhouse, which he opens up a door to, and there's just like rows of beds, each with like a little nightstand next to them.
Lovely.
There is another door on the right-hand side of the room that kind of is like it's labeled like kitchen, kind of like. You can help
Nice.
yourselves to the food in there, and obviously there's all of the beds.
Thank you. Yeah. This is good. I guess I'll go out and call everybody back in and be like, hey, we can stay here.
Exactly like that, out of Edelweiss, the Zach said. We can sit here.
I'm not gonna say yes or no to that.
It's up to the audience to decide, really.
Theater of the mind, if you will.
Vote in the comments.
Alright, so who is taking a bed? Everyone except for Thornton and Zini? Or are you guys gonna take beds?
No, I plan to stay in the
Yeah.
dungeon thing.
Okay.
Send in then power hour, let's go.
Otherwise, it's definitely taking a bed.
Yep, same.
Like kobolds
Yeah.
will also take a bed, preferably near misfortune.
Gorgon will also take his bed and continue his snooze.
Okay, so are you guys doing long rest? The four of you?
Yeah.
Okay, so then the four of you can benefit from a long rest.
Hell yeah.
What are Zini and Throden's plan? Are they just gonna stay up the whole time?
I was thinking kind of doing watch shifts, kind of cycling with the other guards that are down there, if we could do that.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I mean, they're
Like, are you trying to keep one of us on guard at all times, or are we both gonna be out at points?
It'd be nice if we could do one of us, one adventure and one guard, awake at all times.
So, like, do you want to have Zen do her trance and then come out? And then
Sure.
Roden goes to long rest?
Sure, we can do that.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying to think in my head. So are Throden and Zini able to get a long rest based on what they want to do?
Well, that would depend, I guess, on, like,
How much time?
yeah, like, the timing of it.
Throden needs at least 6 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Zini needs at least 3 hours of trance.
But Tom, how much time do they have to rest?
Well,
Yeah, that's the...
Like how late at night is it until morning?
well, it's like 3 in the morning.
Okay.
If I remember right. We'll say it's 3 in the morning.
Alright, so Roden probably wouldn't have time to long rest then.
Okay.
He's gonna be guarding it all.
Zenny does let you know if you want to go take a long rest. Well, no, because I do still want to stay in trance. Heck,
If you can, just...
How much rest did Throden get before the battle? Does it accumulate?
Oh,
No,
no, it
because
does not.
if you don't finish a long rest, you don't get the benefits from it.
I think if Gorgon does his full long rest, but just sleeps down here, so if there is a problem, he can be woken up. I think that should be fine.
Yeah, we could just have one of us on post downstairs while there's a guard awake, so that way we can all benefit, and if something happens, then the guard can wake us up.
Keep in mind, you do have 2 guards and whoever else comes in who have already slept because they are working the night shift.
That's why I think that
I just wanted to
If
know
we
like
just
what
have-
your plan is so that you can get a long rest.
Yeah.
I think if the two, if Zen and Den both stay in the dungeon, but take time to sleep, we should be fine. Because if something happens, we'll be able to get up and do something faster. But I don't anticipate anything happening.
Okay. Alright.
Throne can just set up his bedroll down there. That's fine.
Alright, I'll consider that a plan enough.
Cool.
So
We have
everyone's
to wait for Dawn to plan.
everyone's able to benefit from a long rest.
Hooray.
So around 11 a.m. The captain comes to wake up the 4 of you. So he kind of just walks in. Would anyone be awake at that point, or?
Yeah, otherwise would be doing first thing in the morning, Goliath yoga.
I'm gonna go ahead. Gorge's gonna go ahead and whoop! I just dropped something. Gorge's gonna go ahead and get a coffee.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say there'd probably be coffee in the guard's kitchen.
Mm-hmm. And then he's probably gonna go down, check on the shapeshifter that he's still there.
Okay. Yeah, he's still there. Zany and Throden are down there.
Is Thorin still sleeping, or are they like in trance or something, or they're still alive?
Throne's learned the great ability of trance.
I meant like sleeping and or trance. Sorry. Like y'all are still awake or whatever.
I mean, at this point, Throne would probably be awake
Mm-hmm.
if everybody else is out and about.
Yeah.
Everyone else is awake, then he has been awake.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Is there?
Yeah. As Gorgon goes down, he kind of goes ahead and says, "So how's our shifty friend doing?"
Quiet, brooding. It's rather upsetting. I feel like he's stealing my thing.
Mm.
He can't.
I don't think he does it nearly as well as you, though. So there's that.
Thank you.
Mm.
And you do look over, and he's kind of like half asleep. Like obviously, it's like very hard to sleep in a chair,
Sure.
but he has reverted to like his normal form. It doesn't look like Gorgon anymore, but he is kind of like hunched over in his chair, like kind of
Fine.
asleep.
Okay. Do I notice anything about him? Like he's been like, do I see like any attempts of him trying to escape or?
It is back. He is like backed up like toward the wall, but he's probably like run into like a roadblock there.
Gotcha.
Scooted himself.
Yeah. You just like at some point during the night, you just heard the eat.
No. He did it once. People looked. He stopped. And he just kept, stopping and starting. Every time somebody looked back, he was a little bit further.
Every time that he's in trance, every time.
Just continuously interrupted by the noise.
Maleka is gonna, come down and join everyone else, and grab probably like a piece of bread or like whatever there is for breakfast, and then just look at everyone and be like, "All right, can we get this creep out of here? I kind of want to be done with him."
Yes,
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
I sent word to the council. They should be expecting you. I'll have the some of the daytime guards accompany you with them.
We appreciate it.
Thank you, Captain. Make this poor guy so nervous.
Alright, so you guys taking them to the council?
Yes.
Just need to grab things.
Crab. He's turned into a crab.
Grab.
Crab. Tom said it. It's crabs.
Crab.
Everything is crab.
Crab.
There it is.
Tables are crabs. Chairs are crabs. The crabs are crabs.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
We're gonna say this so much that our shapeshifter is going to turn into a human lobster hybrid.
Everybody thinks it's crabs.
It's not Mr. Krabs, that's Larry the Lobster. Come on, Justin, get your SpongeBob
Like-
right.
Bring in the dancing lobsters.
Oh, good. I was in the mood for some chromatic crustacean.
Oh dear.
If he turns into a crab, we can just boil him, right?
I
I
mean,
feel like that's not how that works.
if you really
But okay.
wanted to, you could just boil him at any point. You just need a big enough
You could really
place to do
Alright,
it.
so
Yeah, you
here's the
boil
question.
anyone.
Here's the question. If he's a shapeshifter, right? And he shapeshifts into some type of crustacean, is like the meat inside also like turn into like crustacean? Is it like crab meat instead of like whatever the hell he is normally?
If he shapeshifts into something delicious,
Yeah. What I'm asking is, can I eat him if he?
would it be cool or?
Like, is that against the law?
I think he has to shapeshift into.
It might not be, but it should be. Would be my stance. Vis-a-vis the law.
I don't know. I think these are the moralities that I like to question, and I'm for on the side of, if I see a giant crab, I'm gonna have a good time and get some butter.
Well, what is open?
Hey, look at that.
These are the things we're talking about on our way to the council.
I'm like
He's
I'm
a
like
little
talking to Trey.
nervous. He can't see anything, and he just hears about people trying to eat him.
So
wait.
weird.
It's Trey and who else? Who's the other guard?
These aren't
This is
the
no
same.
longer.
Oh, they aren't the same guards. All right. Well, I asked the guards. What would you guys think if you saw a giant crab? Would you want to eat some?
Yeah,
Or maybe a lobster? Yeah. See?
Says guard number 1.
Said guard number 1.
Well, what does guard number 2 say, Tom? Firing minds want to know.
I hope I wouldn't have to see a giant crab.
It's like that one clip from E3 of like 2007 or something like that. So yeah, and here's this giant crab.
Very specific.
Yeah. No, that's just a clip. They were like talking about like what was it? They were talking about how they like paid attention to like historical events from like Japanese history, and then they show this giant crab you have to fight in their game. What'd you say?
Somebody say something?
Yeah, no, I saw Mary's mouth move and then nothing came out, and I'm like, oh, okay.
No, it's just a good mix of things. Japanese culture, giant crabs.
Yeah. The two are obviously synonymous. Anyway, sorry Tom, I derailed it a bit there. My bad. Giant crabs are fascinating to me. I'm sorry, and also delicious.
So anyway, you're in the council room.
Are there any
Emu!
giant crabs?
No giant crabs, believe it or not. You can tell with
I
your
tried,
passive
Gordon, but I
perception.
don't see any here.
Emot may not be a dragon in disguise, but maybe he's a crab.
Everyone except for Orange Man.
Yep.
Oh,
Again.
Orange Man was a shapeshifter all along.
When we get in there, I give a nod to Rendar.
He waves and says, "Welcome again."
Then he bows dramatically, as she usually does.
Guten Morgen. This is the shapeshifter.
I see.
Gordon's gonna kind of
Jelena.
gesture towards the doppelganger.
Just in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Is he in his like OG form right now? Or did he shapeshift?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He looks like a doppelganger.
Oh, puppy.
The doppelganger turned into a dog. Oh no.
So Jelena speaks. Yes, we can see that. What is your report on this?
They stole the faces of 2 guards and are holding it captive somewhere. So,
Yeah.
the second shapeshifter is dead, and we need to find out where the 2 guards are.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't happen to have any sort of mind reading magic, would you?
Or, like,
I mean,
any type of interrogation skills, because we don't.
Yeah, we tried and it's just not working.
Except it did get scared of me at some point, so maybe I should be in there with you, but, you know.
She does have a pretty good scary face.
Grr. Rawr, XD.
I might need a.
Shapeshifter would have broken immediately.
I might need an intimidation there.
With the wrong.
With advantage, of course.
Okay, but
It's 23.
You're scary.
I believe it. I believe it.
Oh man.
Man, it's a good
Oh,
thing
no.
I wanted like all these leveled characters as council members, because I have no idea what any of them do. You do see.
go through every character sheet.
No, I kind of knew what I wanted to do, like for this, but I was like, oh yeah, how does that work again? Drusilla does come down.
It would be her.
All right, I need you to
Hell yeah.
bring him forward.
Otherwise, gonna
I'm assuming the
step.
2 guards bring him forward.
Oh.
Move out of the way of the guard.
Yeah, I went under the assumption that we were holding him, but yeah, the guards would do that.
Is he still in the chair, by the way?
No, he broke
Yep.
free.
No, he's in the chair.
Okay, good.
Yikes. Dude,
That's-
we had to let this guy out to pee at some point.
Nope.
He tried to kill
As
us.
we walk down the street, there's just a trail coming from behind him.
That's cool.
He tried to kill us. He
Somebody
he
cast
himself.
prestidigitation quick.
He lost his pee break privileges.
Yikes.
Yep, that's a failed saving throw by the doppelganger.
Cool.
So, I think Edelweiss would probably recognize the spell Anyone else can make an Arcana check.
Sure thing.
I don't need an Arcana check to know it's guidance, so we're good.
Oh God, 8.
Yeah, you're not
18.
18. Okay.
Can the kobolds roll, Tom?
I want to see if the kobolds know.
They're
I
not
wanna see
gonna
if the
know.
kobolds.
So yeah, Gorgon, you're not really familiar with like divine magic, so she mutters this incantation, and you have no idea what it is. Missy and Edelweiss would recognize this as Zone of Truth.
Ah, I did not prepare that today.
So technically, it's a second level spell, so you could know it. Technically, you would all be in the radius, but it doesn't really matter too much.
We all blurt out our deepest, darkest secret.
Well, you
I wet the bed till I was 14.
the effect of the spell is that you can't deliberately tell a lie. So,
Okay.
and I believe that's only if you fail it, and he definitely failed it. All right, so what's your deal here? She's gesturing to the doppelganger, who doesn't say anything.
What if I pinch him?
You gonna pinch it?
Like to
Yeah.
pinch him?
Yeah.
With that 23 from earlier, man.
He's gonna piss himself.
He heard the raw XD and he felt the raw XD.
He
Sort of like
heard the
sort
roar,
of like
but
the
he felt
ant
XD.
thing where you get pulled by the cheek.
Yeah, any of you can certainly try something.
Yes.
Should all step back and just let Missy go for whatever this is.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll do that and say, listen here, mister, you better listen to whatever Drusilla says, because otherwise everyone else here will beat you up, so... So.
Part of me wants to make you roll another intimidation check, but I also kind of just want to go with the one from before.
It was the perfect intimidation check,
Mm.
so I
Yeah,
understand.
rar.
It was a raw thing.
Yeah, raw.
You know you're in big trouble, mister.
You don't know what trouble I'll be in if I don't get the hat back.
Is it worse than death? Like being expelled?
He kind of looks at you questionably and
Sorry, have you never read Nary Pooter? Have you never read that, mister? Man, you poor thing.
no, I don't read much.
Wow. What poor thing. He's still blindfolded, right?
Yep.
I don't like
He's kind of like looking in your general direction, but like, kind of like aimlessly.
Okay. Well, if you tell us where the guards are, I'll give you my copy of Nary Pooter. And then I do like a mwah, and I put it on his forehead.
I don't know if I should let you try to persuade him or if he's just completely disturbed by that.
It's another
We both.
intimidation check.
I am. The only skill I have is charisma, my guy.
I'm aware. And he like kind of like shivers a little bit, but he's like, I need the hat.
Who? I don't know if you need the hat. It sounds like you need the hat for someone else. Who needs the hat other than you? Like, are
Him.
you trying to get it for someone, or
I
is there
need
some
it
sort of
to
like
do my job.
overlord, loan shark? I'm sorry, Tom. I missed what you said.
I need it to do a job.
What's the job? How much does it pay?
Does it come with benefits?
And does it pay with hats?
He goes quiet again.
Now come on, mister. Come on, you know you want to listen, you want to read Mary Pooter. And I look at Drusilla like, you gonna do anything else here? Like, anything else? You are a council member.
Spell lists that are really long.
Oh. Have you ever had your ankles bit by kobolds? Mr. Doppelganger?
Ooh, that would be a fun one. Hold on.
I hope you mean spell and not being bitten by kobolds.
Oh,
yes
God.
to both.
Zeddy is readying the be mean action once again. By the way. Standing behind him, thinking aggressive thoughts.
So you see, as this, you've seen this like something similar happen before. A glowing dagger kind of just appears and just like starts poking him in the leg.
Oh, geez.
I
This is some
make,
advanced
like-
level interrogation here.
I make like a face at Drusilla, and then I go, "Ooh, you feel that? Kobolds, they're here to get you."
He can't see anything right now.
No, I know, that's why I'm lying. It's like, it's a kobold. And I'm like, looking at Drusilla like, what the hell is that?
Koj is making a very similar look at Misfortune right now.
I wave at Koj.
He waves back, but still confused.
I keep waving.
Koj never stops waving.
Now we're stuck in a BlazeFort wave.
Perpetually.
So... Yeah. You gonna say something? Like, ooh, pointy, sharp, hurdy. Oh, is he bleeding yet?
Is he bleeding? There's like a drop of blood. He hasn't like taken damage per se yet, but that's pretty much what Drusilla is threatening with. You can tell. He starts to speak. I'm willing to cooperate if I can get the hat.
Alright. Chapter 1. The Boy Who Lived. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4 Privet Drive were proud
Wait,
to
can I get
their
copyrighted for this?
Is this... Wait, what's that one that the AI wrote all together by itself? You
Right.
read that one, that'll be fine.
Sorry, you're not getting the hat until you tell us what we need to know. You're not going to even get close to getting the hat until you tell us what we need to know. You,
Yeah.
unfortunately, are not in a good spot to be negotiating.
I have all the information.
I don't know how, because I don't even know. Wait, you have the information that we need to know, yes. So, tell us.
I feel like we don't really need him to find the guards, though, right? I mean, isn't there magic that can find them? They
Thronen,
have
would
access
you
to their
like
personal
to?
effects and such. Can't
Thronen,
we
would you like
do
to
something with
produce that? Would you like to produce that spell right now? Because if you've had it this whole time,
I know some
I'll
magic,
bite
but not
your-
that magic.
I'll bite your ankle.
What?
Why is Pissy being mean to
Not very
everyone now?
No, I'm saying, Thronen, if you
It
have
is like
that,
you're being mean. I
saying if-
and Throne am just confused by why my ankles are getting bitten.
Because Koj won't do it.
Bush would have done it if he was asked to. He doesn't really get that far.
Well, clearly he doesn't want to talk. The hat seems to be important. Oh, is the hat like something that you need to complete the job, or is that the job itself?
It's something I need to complete the job.
What's the job about? I
Uh,
mean, you went to all the trouble of turning into guards, so it's probably not a good thing. I mean, I don't think you're going to get out of it now, so there's not really a way that you can complete your job.
that has nothing to do with the job. That had to do with getting the hat back.
So, you went through all this trouble to get something that you need to do something else. And really, the only thing that that thing does is just give you clothes.
Yes. Beyond what I can already do.
I feel like there are easier ways to get clothes. But why not? Let's try it. I'm gonna take the hat from Gordon. I assume he's wearing it.
Otherwise, if you try to put that on the doppelganger, Missy will try to tackle you. It's
Zenny
not-
is glaring
not-
at you.
It's not helpful to give them the hat.
No.
We need the information where the guards are.
I kind of just snatched the hat back from Edelweiss and I just put it back
Oh.
on my head.
Doppelganger, he's a slap fight happening to his left.
Drusilla, do you have anything
don't-
else?
Edelweiss that whole time was just thinking, can I take a hit? Can I? I could probably.
You could
And then
probably
had-
take a hit from Missy.
And then gone. But in the time it took him to think of that, the hat was gone again.
Tom, can I try to use this hat and just make the hat disappear off my head?
I'd say probably not, because you don't know how to use it.
Darn. Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, if
Wait,
you wanted
he
to,
has-
if you wanted to identify it, like, at some point.
Oh, that's
then-
right. I have spell slots now. Yeah.
Wait, he has.
I'm a whole wizard!
No, I wasted all 4 spell slots because I was trying to scare people.
He has the thing on, like, the shirt still on his head, right? Tied, so he's blindfolded.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one of my empty water skins out. I'm gonna put it on his head. Yeah. You have the hat back.
For a second, I thought you were waterboarding him, and I was like, "Whoa!"
I mean, if we're stabbing him, is waterboarding really that much worse?
I have. I technically have 2 water skins that are empty, but I'm gonna take one of them and put it on his head and pretend it's a hat. You have your hat back. Now tell us where the gods are. What more about the job? Both of them are kind of interesting to me now at this point.
Now, can we try a persuasion roll? And can I roll to help Edelweiss with this persuasion roll with that?
Yes.
Great.
Sick. Yeah, you got advantage.
Advantage?
Yeah, I got 12.
Wunderbar. So, disadvantage. Ooh, that. Okay, no, wait. So here's the thing, right? So Roll20 says that I rolled a 0.
Mhm.
However, it rolled
Oh,
in
okay.
D&D Beyond. I got a 16 and an 18. I have a -1 and advantage, so it's a 17 total. The numbers, I
What?
guess, just didn't transfer over.
Yeah, no, that is really weird.
I think it's because I right-clicked in D&D Beyond, because if you right-click on your numbers, you can roll with advantage or disadvantage. But it'll only do that in D&D Beyond. It doesn't go through to Roll20. So, a lot of stuff to say. I rolled a 17 total.
I'm trying to
Huh,
just, like...
it must have just been a bug. But those were
That's
shitty
weird.
rolls. Jesus Christ.
It's a good thing you didn't go to persuade.
Yeah, I know, right?
So, okay. What do you need to know?
God. I was worried that I was being an idiot this whole time and not doing the roles I was supposed to do, and Tom would never forgive me for that. Yeah, we need the guards. Bruh. How long have they gone without food? Where are you keeping them?
It's been like one
my
day.
God.
They're fine.
I mean, you don't know how long they've been gone.
Gorgon doesn't care nonetheless.
Yeah, nah, they're fine, probably.
And they're being kept north of the city.
Oh God, do you have more than Patrick and Gerald?
No,
Are there more
only
of
the
you?
two.
Can we get a better description than just the cardinal direction?
The graveyard, place you bury your dead. There's a crypt that's inhabited by my boss. He's been looking over them.
Who's your boss?
Can't say much.
Is he also a doppelganger?
No.
He thinks he's a ghost.
Zenny gets really close, and leans over and kind of whispers into the back of his head. Do you fear him?
I fear what
Rar
he can do.
XD.
I haven't seen his face. He wears a dark cloak that has where his eyes would be are just clouds of mist.
Oh, he's a Death Eater from like Harry Potter.
So you did read Mary Potter.
Nary Pooter, Nary Pooter.
Mary Pooter. Sorry, yeah.
Would Zenny be able to roll something to see if, like, I've heard of a creature like that before?
Sure.
While she's doing that,
What can I do?
but what was your job?
What do you want me to roll? Say investigation.
It would probably be like nature.
Nature? Could I get survival?
Sure.
If it was something in the Shadowfell I've had to deal with? Yeah, survival.
Sure.
Cool. Cool beans. That's an 11.
You don't know of a creature that fits the description you gave. Someone asked another question? Yes?
What was your job that needed this hat? I assume it was for your boss.
He kind of like he's very hesitant to answer this, knowing that he like kind of has to tell the truth, and he like looks up like towards the council, like nervous. My job was just infiltration and gathering information.
Infiltration of where?
The city,
Information on what?
people,
What have you shared?
nothing yet.
Are there more of you other than your boss?
He has guards. Only myself and the other doppelganger that you rudely disposed of. We were the only doppelgangers.
But are there more employees of this boss?
He has guards.
Yes. Okay.
Inside the city?
None that I'm aware of.
I go ahead and ask him. Did they have any insignias,
I haven't seen one.
badges?
Oh, this is informative.
What? What was he offering you?
Gold. Items of particular value.
And if you failed him?
I dare not ask. Seems like a scary guy.
Well, gee, if we only had to put a dark blanket over ourselves to make you scared, that would have made things a lot easier.
Riley,
Why are you
good?
afraid of him? Oh, bye, Riley. He's entering
Oh,
the
no.
Matrix.
Oh,
What?
no.
You're just
No.
pixelated. You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll fix itself.
Yeah. It's funny.
Last time she left
Uh,
it and came back and it fixed it.
Yeah.
Or maybe you
Um,
should turn off the camera. I don't remember. One of those.
I think she turned off the camera.
It's gone away on its own
Everybody shift.
before.
Just a slight shift.
Everybody shift
There we go.
back.
Hey, I'm Edelweiss.
There we go.
Oh, no, I'm Gorgon again.
You said that so sadly.
That's Gorgon for you.
Sad.
Yeah.
Period.
Wow.
Anyway.
Is there
Well,
anything else you
any-
need from me?
Anything else you want to share? You know?
Why do you fear him?
He's scary. I don't entirely know what he's capable of.
What have you heard about him?
Nothing aside from the brief meeting I had, which all I got from was the description I gave you.
Well, somebody failed a
Called.
wisdom saving throw.
So, if you're just sort of doing a job for him, how'd you, did he hire you or you went looking for him?
Did he find you on Craigslist?
How can I get this job?
Yeah.
There's an open space now.
There definitely is.
What was the
And
pay?
the one.
Which one?
he sought out us.
He sought you guys out.
Yes. Probably
He's-
for our skill set.
Is he the one who gave you the hat?
Yes.
Well,
What's he called? Do you know a name?
No name.
A
Weird
title?
name, but okay.
It's strange. Maybe. Who am I to judge?
I'm gonna look at Drusilla and say, did they allow books in prison?
Allow books in prison?
So I can send this guy Nary Pooter while he's in prison.
They might have to inspect the book to make sure it doesn't have any magical properties.
So 2 people are gonna read Nary Pooter.
I mean, yeah, it's a book about magic, but it
Oh
doesn't
my
have any spells in it or anything.
The only magic is your imagination.
I do. I do really quickly. Not one of Harry Potter's spells, but a Nary Pooter spell. Missy says that out loud to make sure that she can't just make people levitate.
You say the spell. You get it.
What's the incorrect way?
Leviosa.
Yeah. Leviosa.
You,
Everybody starts to levitate.
Yeah.
you get a look from the various spellcasters that are on the council. Like, that's not a
Don't-
spell. What are you talking about?
Gorgon,
Don't
Gorgon
look at
gives
me,
the weird.
Emu. I'm trying to
Gor-
get into school. You guys aren't giving me enough money. I'd
Gordon
know this
also
if I was in
gives-
school. God,
Gorgon also gives a weird look.
I'm just making sure.
God.
Don't you guys encourage inquisitive minds? What's wrong with you? Sis, you dig up dirt for Christ's sake. And I look at Gorgon.
Gorgon kind of just puts his chest up, like, how dare you?
Missy woke up today and chose violence.
Sorry, that is
Company every
Meredith.
time.
No, Meredith woke up and chose violence. this is Meredith today.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Gorgon just, I mean, not Gorgon, Missy just got sassed today.
She has that charisma and she's
I'm
using it.
No, like it's not even misfortune. You guys now have Meredith in your campaign. It's just this scraggly old like humanoid who can't hold her own weight. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like I'm not putting spells in it, but yeah, you're like if that's protocol, you know, check it for magic. I just want to send the guy Nary Pooter while he's in prison. Cause I promised it, I guess.
I'm not interested in the book, but thank you.
You're gonna read it. No, that's fine.
You're gonna read it, raw XD.
Well, that's fine then. I'll keep my copy. You're missing out though. Okay. Let's go to the graveyard.
Yeah.
Hold on. Before we go to the graveyard, and he looks to the council, what are you paying us?
I mean, I gotta go to school, so I stopped chanting Nary Pooter spells and pretending that those work.
And then he rolls her eyes.
Jelena kind of goes, is 10 gold each worth it?
No. We're solving an espionage problem for you, and you're gonna give us 10 gold?
Forgive us, we don't really know what this entails.
To be fair, the last job we did, we like walked into a fire plane and exploded a bunch of times, so.
She's right, you know.
I am.
Does 20 sound more worth it?
25.
I'm hearing 25.
25, 26, 26, 27, 27. Anybody got 27? 28? 28! 28!
I almost quoted the mummy. So this is out of character. After she says 20, I go 15.
Alright,
Tom, I know you haven't seen the movie, but there's a moment where they're negotiating money, and the guy negotiates lower for no reason.
That was a good one.
25.
alright, so you guys want to do it for 25 each?
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds. Yeah, that's cool.
You should all be careful. Again, we don't know what exactly this entails. It shouldn't be bad now, but in the next week or so, the graveyard gets a little rowdy. The undead start to unrest.
Whoa, wait a second, bud.
We were really calm about that.
I'm sorry?
You have dragons that just surround your house, and you have undead that just come back?
So
The two necromancers just look very wide-eyed at the council.
forgive me, this has to do with a holiday that is basically Halloween that is coming up in like how many days?
Is
The
it
Halloween special! Awesome, where's my candy?
Dios le puerta.
is
Actually,
it
I do
It's
have candy.
less than 2 weeks away.
is it a Crobaton? Like everyone celebrates it like this? Is it common for undead to do that?
It's
the
not
holiday?
really common for undead to do that, but like I'm modeling it half after like Dia de los Muertos, where like they can like speak with their fallen. But
Okay.
Are we gonna have to find a guitar?
if you would like to, but I wasn't making it part of it.
Great movie.
It is.
Actually so good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everyone. Your homework for next section is to prepare what your Halloween costume is going to be.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh, I already have it. It's fine.
I'd like everyone to know I'm dressing up as I'm choosing between Edelweiss and a kobold.
Why not both?
Amazing.
Edelweiss's Halloween costume is a lightning rod.
A lightning rod? Just...
It's pretty on brand.
Is it like those banana suits, but it's just a
It's just
lightning
a
rod?
really round cylinder, and it's too high, so every time he goes through a door, he just bonks the top of the door frame.
Part of it is
do
just
it.
him holding his staff directly up.
Is it sacrilegious to be your own god for Halloween?
Well, youth groups do that whole, Stations of the Cross thing.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
One of them is Jesus.
It's Jesus. Nice subtle brag, but okay.
So yeah, I guess let's hope to do this before the undead start rising.
Yeah. So that's cool.
So
I mean,
to the graveyard.
Oh, shoot.
To the
Right.
graveyard.
as we leave, can I just turn back and go, I hope you like the water sack, and I walk out?
I didn't like the way you called it a sack.
Sorry.
Hope you like the water sack.
Hey, dog! Hey, it's Brian!
Before we leave, Zenny asked the council just to make sure that he's kept safe just in case his boss gets upset and figures anything out.
Yes, of course. That's what Drusilla says because she's closest to you. And you hear her kind of be like, "All right, guys, we're bringing him back," and she kind of ushers out the two guards behind you.
Oh.
Because yeah, they're carrying him now.
Oh yeah. Man, what a weird shift.
You're one of them mutter, "Don't pay me enough to do this job."
How
They
much do
just
they
saw-
get? How much do guards get paid?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know what D&D minimum wage is, but a little more than that, I'd say. It's livable off of.
Yeah, but
Any
we just got
tells
we just got their monthly wages by putting a water sack on a guy's head and saying "Roar XD."
Guys, adventurers are a special breed. We look like psychopaths. We act like psychopaths, but we get paid.
Still psychopaths though.
Still definitely psychopaths.
Yeah.
It's
reason why
the money.
prevention-
I'm talking about the money.
The reason adventurers get paid so much to leave cities and go on adventures is so no one has to deal with them.
We need to come up with a name for our group that alludes to the fact that the calmest creatures in our group are tieflings and a black dragonborn. We need a name for how monstrous we are. As we go to this graveyard to ruin someone's undeath.
Alright,
Crobaton, I'm sorry for threatening to bite your ankle.
I forgive you, I suppose.
I suppose.
Okay.
do we want a quick break?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
If you could do that.
Any more tea?
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, we'll be right back. Like, amount of time, but whatever amount of time that I say, it'll be a little more than that, so we'll be back soon. And we have returned.
Woo!
Not gonna lie, I thought the
That's
stream
very
actually
good.
started like a few seconds earlier. I saw you all waving and got scared.
Our goal was to incite panic, and it worked.
Alright, so. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I had to double check. Make sure I turned on volume. So you guys are gonna head north towards the graveyard. What is your plan?
Head north towards the graveyard.
Get good step one. I want to get close and investigate kind of from a distance if possible.
Yeah, see how many undead we might be feeling before they even, enter the graveyard.
I'd like an excuse to use my ranger abilities for the first and last time in the campaign, probably.
I feel like undead are
Thank
pretty
you.
common.
Undead are pretty common. You can use undead whatever you want.
So what ability are you using necessarily?
I wanna I guess I don't know if I would know anything about the undead of this world.
They'd be
But,
pretty
like, if we
similar.
get-
You can imagine.
Yeah, would I be able to guess what we're gonna find?
You can guess. Guessing is loud.
What do you want me to? I start shouting about skeletons.
Are they
Almond.
spooky and scary?
Are they? What can I roll to check for spooky scary?
Well, I mean, you have the primeval awareness. That's a thing you can do. But I don't know if you were trying to invoke favorite enemy. That's why I'm asking what you're doing.
No. Oh, I'm using favorite enemy.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a spell slot. Are you kidding me? Actually, okay. On the walk there, yeah, I wanna see if I can roll something to see if I recall anything. Have awareness useless though. Are there undead? Yes. Cool. Where are they? They're there. That's what I did.
Well,
I cast a spell slot. Yeah. What do you want? What do you want me to roll? To just think about them.
well, I just wanted to know what your guys' plan was.
Okay.
So you leave, and
Go there. Go to the graveyard.
think about skeletons on the way.
Yeah,
Mhm.
as we're walking, I go up to Melika, and I asked, I ask, you mind if I get a couple daggers?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thank you.
How many you want, bud?
I already
Open
have the
trench
one.
coat.
I'll take a couple extra.
Hey, I got some.
Yes, how many?
What?
How many?
2. I'll take 2, please.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. I don't have that many spells that are good against the undead.
Do that.
It's the problem with necromancy spells. They don't work. They don't work too well sometimes.
I'm gonna look around with my open trench coat and be like, anyone else need a weapon? Or
Got cash, traveler.
Street Tiefling is here to provide.
The only weapon that I need is my prayers.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Noah,
Gorgon
sure
just
thing.
kind of nods. Gorgon kind of just
I
nods.
let him
and
out
goes,
our
"Very good."
local creature.
And your quarterstaff, right?
Yeah, that too.
It sounds like your god doesn't do much. Okay.
Rather than waste a spell slot, Edelweiss is just gonna constantly be looking for the undead who might be coming after us.
What time is it right now, Josh? I mean,
Josh?
Throden, what time is it?
Well, let me just check my, Crobaton watch real quick.
It's noon. It's noon.
Actually, I think it is noon.
It's dead.
Yeah.
It is approximately noon.
Okay, sorry. Thought it was Thursday for a second. My bad.
I thought you meant in game, and it really showed how how messed up Gorgon was. Like he's just like, "What time is it? Oh man, I'm sorry. I thought it was Thursday. What does that mean? What? Just time works different on Thursdays."
Very gorgeous.
Thursday's all that leap day of the week, you know.
Yeah. What the hell is a Thursday?
So, you guys leave the
Yes, and we
councils.
go.
So the plan
We
is
do that.
We go.
we are going to
I'm trying
try
to
and
describe
get-
something. I'm not just being
Otherwise-
like, see you guys
otherwise,
leave
let's go."
and
We are going to try.
I
and
mean,
get
I
this out.
assume we get directions from the council.
Yeah.
okay.
We could
yeah.
just walk north until we stumble into it.
Until you walk into an open grave.
We find a graveyard.
So the council will describe that the graveyard is like far north. It's not like immediately outside the city. There's a bit of a trek to do. Approximately.
It's outside the city.
Yes, outside the city.
Okay.
It's a little bit farther away than the mines were.
Wait. We're at the mines like 8 hours.
Well, they were like
Like
6 or
hard.
7. This is probably closer to 8.
Totally what?
This is probably closer to 8. The mines were like 6 or 7.
Jesus Christ.
That was on cart, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was
I guess we're-
that was cart with like a lot of people. There wasn't like riding out horses there,
Oh.
because
Can we?
horses can go into a gallop.
Do they really take their their coffins and stuff 8 hours up north to a graveyard?
If you're worried about undead,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but then you just lock them away in a crypt like New Orleans does.
Are we going to a crypt?
More
we
importantly,
are going to a crypt. They want to be doubly sure.
Okay.
more
They're
importantly,
really nervous.
did the council pay us 25 gold already, or are they gonna wait for us to come back?
They're gonna wait for you to come back.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
After this, we should
Can-
ask to pay in advance. This is getting
Did they-
ridiculous.
Could we ask them for a cart? Did they offer a cart? Are there?
We kind of just walked out. We didn't think this through.
We walked out. We got on the road. We went crap.
Well, I guess Tom's gotta pull out the random
Where are my
encounter
keys?
sheet because I'm walking.
I'm fine walking. With more time to think about skeletons.
Gordon
Let's
kind of
go!
just dies like, and then he starts walking.
So I was
we
trying.
walked across the continent. 8 hours isn't all that much, really.
Technically, Maleka and I walked all the way here from Ekerkur, so like,
Gordon's been riding by some type of transport this whole time.
Yeah, I took a boat here.
From the moment he
monster
left,
tabs.
from the moment he left Salona, it's been carriage, cart ride, boat, and he doesn't walk anywhere.
Until now.
Yeah, this is the first trek.
Well,
Archaeologist. You're an archaeologist.
Yeah,
Do you take carts to every single of your sites?
yeah. You save the footwork for the ruin.
Okay, so you walk around in the ruin.
Most of the time, yes.
Cool.
Sometimes I take a whip and I like use it to swing across ravines. And sometimes
Right,
I have
right.
sometimes
Yeah.
I have to run from boulders.
Yeah, like Pindiana Bones, right?
Yeah, yeah. I love that book.
Yeah.
The play's good too. Not as good as the book though.
Never is.
Mm.
All right.
Justin.
I
I just
So-
looked down and like.
I'd like to change my
So.
offer of Pindiana Jones to Lindiana Jones, so it's actually like this, like sort of like a Tomb Raider type.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. So she's a sexy professor with a whip. Yeah. That's
So
what
not
it
like
is.
Gorgon at all.
No, but he likes to pretend he is.
Sorry, Gorgon.
It's so interesting, Gorgon, that your role model happens to be Lindiana Jones. Like, this is just so interesting. I can't believe I just made up part of Gorgon's backstory. I
I'm rolling with it.
Lore.
I'm rolling with it. Yep, Gorgon definitely read it within detail.
So we're walking.
So you guys
Yes.
leave.
We're walking, and I'm making conversation with Gorgon about Lynn and Indiana
I think
Bones.
Tom had something to say like 10 minutes
Yeah.
ago.
We railroaded way off.
We followed the DMs. That's what's happening.
All I wanted to say was that when you leave the council building, it starts to snow. I was gonna have this like dramatic reveal of, oh, there's a cool breeze, and then you start to notice snowflakes coming down. But no, it just starts snowing, guys.
Anyway, so did you hear about Lindiana Bones?
We're halfway through talking about Indiana Jones, and someone looks up and goes, "Oh."
Lindiana Bones is getting very close to the lusty Argonian maid.
Tom.
Gonna change the subject. Oh, the shadow fell.
Poor Tom.
Is the snow collecting on the ground?
Is it good snowball snow?
Yeah,
Is it like the
it
sleep
going-
we've been having?
No,
Is it
it's
going
not
to-
what we've been having.
It's not going,
It's
or is it?
very light. Like it's very light flurries currently.
I stick out my tongue.
Yeah, you can.
There. I'm gonna teach the kobolds how to catch snowflakes with their tongues.
Job, Nightbot.
No.
Yep.
In the shadow
Nightbot's
fell.
got it. I'm just like, that doesn't look like normal text. Good job, Nightbot.
The kobolds don't understand what you're trying to do. They're trying, but it just does not work out.
I don't think I don't think it's actually that easy to catch snowflakes on your tongue. You can't see it. You're
Yeah.
just kind of like,
Yeah,
you're
it's
just
kinda
kind of hoping.
Get hit in the eye more.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
They collect on your eyelashes, and you're like,
Idolus is just trying to catch a snowflake.
this is why they keep all of their dungeons outside of town, so the adventurers stay away much longer.
The adventurers have to leave.
And take their kobold with them.
So, you guys can go to the northern gate. That one is currently open still, unlike the western gate. And you can start walking.
I feel like Throden, with the snow and the fact that we're going to possibly a big
Oh,
undead
yeah.
place, might leave the kobolds in the city, like at the inn.
Is
Okay,
this the first time Throden's seeing snow?
it might be.
I mean, he's probably seen it before.
Hmm.
Traveling for a while.
Yeah.
Mm.
He probably hasn't seen it very often, but
Mm.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'm just gonna-
for reference, this is like mid to late October. So like this is like probably
Oh,
the
this
first
isn't-
first snowfall that but we're already seeing for like this season.
Oh, so this is out of character for.
It's a little early, but like it's not like out of.
Oh, you said mid-October.
Yes, mid-October.
Sorry. Okay, I don't know why August was in my head. I'm like, oh wait, that's not supposed to be there.
Alex, you were born in August.
Well,
We just talked about Halloween.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. Brain is smooth.
rough.
Yeah.
So we spend 8 hours walking.
In the snow.
Let's go. Does it like
Gorgon-
it's soft? It's soft flurries. Does it catch? Does like start to rise as we continue walking?
Make a perception check. Anyone else who wants to, they can also make perception checks.
Sure. That's a 20.
Oh my god. I see
wait
all
for
the
this.
snow everywhere. That's 20.
I can't
Don't
wait
worry,
for
you'll
this
get it now one when it really matters. It's fine.
I have a firm understanding of snow. I'm like, guys, there's a cold front.
Yes, tell us, Weatherman Zenny.
Was
I
anyone
want to churn.
anyone else rolling?
I'm not gonna roll.
I
Gordon's
think
just
we
gonna
all
groan
did.
and complain about the snow.
What did Missy get?
Oh, I got 17.
Okay, so I'd say, Missy, Throden, and Zany, you can all tell that like, it does like pick up a little bit, and as you go north and as time goes on, it does pick up a little bit, to the point where you can see at least like it goes like from like a light dusting to, enough to where it's like a solid layer, like not quite an inch yet, but you like that's after traveling for about like 4 hours that you start to notice that much.
Me tightens her scarf everywhere.
Okay.
And tries to be warm.
I think it's getting snowier.
As Throden says that, Gorgon Gorgon is just gonna be like clamped up, basically, not really prepared for the weather, and it's just gonna have an angry scowl on his face the whole way, unless Lindiana Bones is brought up, in which case he perks up a bit. But
I think, yeah, I'm talking to Gordon about Lindiana Bones. While doing that thing, I don't know if this is a relatable thing or not. This is just what I do in snowy or rainy days. I go look for slushy parts, and then like I shuffle in them, and then I kick up the slush with my feet. Because that's just what I like to do. It's fun.
yeah.
So that's what Missy's doing.
Okay.
I assume it'll like start getting dark at some point since we left around like noonish.
Well, now it's like around like we'll go with the 4 hours. It's about around like 4 o'clock.
Okay.
So it's still daylight.
We will need to stop somewhere.
I suppose at some point, yeah. Do we want to continue on for just a little bit longer, or do we want to start to bunker down now, concerning the weather? I
I think
mean,
we should start looking.
We should probably keep going, well, until it starts getting dark, right?
One got granola bars.
Yeah, rations.
That's it.
My rations are granola bars.
Sure.
Or beef jerky.
Edelweiss is gonna offer any of the other clothing that he has that he's not currently wearing. If anybody needs like an extra layer, the cold doesn't bother me that much.
It never bothered you anyways?
No?
Oh.
And then we all start
LOL,
singing Let It Go.
And then the campaign just becomes a sing-along.
It's a musical, and none of you are bards.
Nope.
Not because I didn't want to be.
I know, Justin.
Let's all roll performance to see how well we can sing Let It Go.
That's a 23 for Throden.
Damn!
That's a 13 for Edelweiss.
He's got pipes.
It's a 18.
Plus 4 charisma.
This is
Betty-
7 for me.
Has an 11 because she will only sing in minor keys.
Yeah,
She refuses to participate in anything else.
yeah, you're just the backup vocals.
There you go.
I got 18.
Okay, 18.
We're a great band.
And
Yeah.
Gorgon's off key the entire time.
He
We forgive him because he's
The
just
shivering
like
that
mumbling it
causes
anyway.
Fumbling it anyway.
This
You know,
isn't
go-
even a role he asked for, guys.
No,
he gave us what happened.
I asked for it and didn't expect anyone else to do it but me.
I mean,
Too many other people did.
yeah. 19.
Josh set a precedent.
Yeah.
So, you guys are continuing for now, at least?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until it gets
Crobaton will probably light his lantern to give a little light and warmth as it gets darker and colder.
Okay.
I'll go stand by the professor if he's still, like, you know, miserable.
Mhm.
So, after maybe like half an hour, maybe an hour-ish, you do notice this, more like rocky terrain that you're walking by. The snow has accumulated to about an inch at this point. You can see, like several, like small hills of rock, like on either side of you. There's trees that are that have like lost their leaves, that are covered in snow to some extent. Can I get a quick marching order? If you want to do it on
organize and
the roll 20, that's
Yeah.
fine.
I want to hang out with my sister.
Yeah, I'm snuggling Maleka.
Great.
I can be
Um,
closer to the
I'll probably.
front.
Gorgon will probably just be dragging behind a little bit.
it's like Edelweiss and Zenny are not.
Be there
the
with the
back,
lantern.
Mm.
And yeah, Thornton has his lantern. It's not quite dark out yet. You can still see.
It's mostly to keep warm.
I know, but like,
It's like a propane heater or something like that. Just-
if only he was a fire dragonborn, man.
yeah.
So
I'll
can
just use my breath weapon for this 5 seconds of warmth. Hooray.
Acid.
6 seconds of warmth. Get it right.
Mm-hmm.
One whole action. Can Edelweiss and Zini give me perception checks?
Yes.
Oh,
I
good. They're
can.
the most.
Oh no,
My
that's
dice.
an 11.
Oh, good. You wasted it before.
I did. I really did.
Hey, we got
Like, it
some
was
good
so
Nova
bad.
information.
Too soon. That is a 9 for Edelweiss.
11 for Zenny. We mostly see it.
Them +5s coming in clutch.
Alright. We're having a deep conversation about religion.
Poppy?
Not paying attention to anything else.
Oh, we.
I want to eventually, but I don't know.
Otherwise,
what's
it's not paying
right.
attention.
See, he's just talking to Edelweiss. And Edelweiss is just now like, the code never puzzling me anyway.
The giant tree.
Ooh.
Well.
We
What
got
are
a
the
map.
What are the squares?
Oh, so the
They like raised.
these squares and
Raised
the area on the top right are hold on, why is this all? I think that's good. I guess that's good enough. So yeah, the areas are like raised areas. So they're 5 feet up and required. They're considered like difficult terrain essentially. So like to go across like the blue lines is 5 feet of movement, and then you'd be 5 feet up as well.
Gotcha. Okay.
So what are you guys doing? You just gonna keep walking? Cause you didn't notice anything with
No
those
reason
perception
not to.
checks. You can see like the snow is kind of obscuring your vision a little bit. So you can kind of see the ridges off to the They off to the right, but you can't quite like make them out.
I guess.
I'd like to make a perception check, but I think Missy is kind of relying on Maleka to look. Like, she's doing the little sister thing where it's just kind of hanging on and then just walking with Maleka and not looking where she's going.
Great.
It's cold. My nose is cold.
My nose is cold.
Oh, it's just...
So,
Otherwise has not seen anything, so he's gonna keep walking.
Yeah, I think we're having an in-depth conversation about religion.
Sorry, that was just a random.
Zenirian.
Sorry.
Avi?
Zenirian's like, and skeletons!
I really like skeletons. Otherwise, I'm curious what you worship, if not skeletons.
Gordon,
Yeah.
you should tell
Here's any
Zeneria.
conversation. That's it.
Gordon, you should tell Zeneria about Lindiana Bones. I think she'd really like it. You know, bones, skeletons, you know.
All right. Gorgon goes up and tells about getting excited. Actually, goes up and starts talking to Zeneria about the grand adventures of Lindiana Bones and her and how she bravely fights against her adversaries.
Oh, the DM's rolling.
Are
Yeah.
Don't worry
her
about it.
adversaries alive?
No, they're well, they are now.
What? Like last one's
One of them
combating-
had like their face melted off. Another one was crushed by a giant boulder, and
Do they attack her because?
yes.
Because
I'm just updating your movie. Don't worry
Zeneria
about it.
teleported.
I care so little for the conversation that I just leave.
Yeah, it turned into Zeneria just talking at Edelweiss, and then Gorgon just talking at Zeneria.
And Roden's there holding a lantern.
I don't understand. Are they dead and coming after this adventurer because they are unrighteous undead, or?
Well, they're unrighteous, but they weren't dead initially.
Oh,
They are now, though.
then it has little to do with bones, and I think you're just spoiling it.
Gorgon kind of just looks down, a little sad.
I thought it was a nice story, Professor.
Sad. Period.
Thanks.
So, around this time, you hear this roar. Generally from the direction of the mountain off to the side of you. And you can see on the lower ledge a large white cat-looking creature kind of looks down upon you.
I'm guessing not domestic cat.
No, he's
Does that
big.
look domestic to you?
The word cat doesn't strike as much fear as
Oh, I know these
think
things.
it did.
It's a large cat.
It's a large
Oh,
cat.
that's
he
its
stops.
other.
Then he-
Okay.
Stops
Yeah.
moving and puts her hand out towards Edelweiss.
These things are cool.
Has it noticed us?
It's looking down at you, like from the raised area.
Then he stops and wants to see what happens.
I've heard about
This is
these
why you don't bring the
things.
kobolds.
I think you're supposed to look bigger than you are and act scary and say go.
And they go.
Okay.
Are you
And
sure?
Yeah, isn't it like they're scared of you more than you are of them?
I guess.
Well, I'm not very scared, so that must be the case.
There's only one way to find out. Yeah?
Don't do anything
Please
stupid.
do not run at it.
I'm not going to run at it.
Okay, good.
I was gonna run at it, but okay.
I'm gonna start screaming in giant and cast thaumaturgy on my voice to make me sound 3 times louder. Just like, get away! But it probably just sounds like gurgling noises to everybody else in an attempt to intimidate it into leaving.
Roll a intimidation check.
Great. Fuck, that's an 8.
So as you make these strange noises, it's maybe heard. You don't know. It leaps down onto the snow, like the snowy terrain that's like about level with you, leaving these like large imprints into the snow and kicking it up a little bit. I will need you all to roll initiative.
Okay.
Alright, note to self, do not act bigger than a snowcat.
Okay. That's a
Yeah.
2 for throat.
Oh
You
no.
were so not scared that you don't even care.
Whoa!
Hey.
All right, Maleka.
We're just so distracted by Edelweiss's throat singing. He didn't notice.
Hey, I also got a nat 20.
Hey.
+1.
Tiefling's bringing it over here.
That is respectfully very out of character for you, Mayor.
Yep, I've been rolling really well this session alone, and I don't know, it feels weird. I don't like it.
I don't know, you got a couple nat 20s against the doppelgangers.
Yeah, I'm too used to being cursed with dice, I don't know what this is. Ollie!
I know that.
Oh, hi,
Say hi.
Ollie.
Look it up. It really wants my attention.
I
Hi,
didn't.
Ollie. Mayor says hi.
I do!
Well, I rolled a
Thank you.
disappointing initiative for this creature.
Oh,
I'm glad.
good. Me
I'm
and the
very
creature
glad.
have the same initiative.
It will go first.
I don't know what to
Um,
Great.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I'm not
Step
so glad.
aside.
what was Throden's?
2.
2. And Gorgon's?
It was 20 total.
20. Oh yeah, I see it now.
Has Roll20 always done this thing where if you highlight the number next to somebody, it highlights their token?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a thing, really?
Mm-hmm.
It's rad.
Wow. I've never done this before. Nice.
Music. That would be good.
You know what else would be good, Tom, buddy, pal? If you made that health bar smaller, that'd be great. I think we'd all appreciate it a lot.
Well,
Can you make
it's just relative to the size of the creature.
Yeah, if you
I
can make the
understand that,
creature,
But I
if
want it
you-
to be smaller.
if you as the god could
Please.
just like shrink the creature just a bit.
You know,
Just-
enough that we could all just circle it. And just beat it with sticks.
That'd be cool.
That would be ideal.
Not
Just
even
to
like
risk
quarter
the cat
two,
size.
just sticks. It's sticks we picked up off the ground.
You see that dead tree? I want to take all of the sticks and just hand them out.
Yes, you will do that with your 4 initiative.
Otherwise, we'll take that turn. That's a bonus action, right?
All right, so
I guess it depends on how low the branches are. What if they're not? Then you'd have to climb.
Oh,
Maleka.
action to climb, bonus action to rip.
Maleka is
Yeah.
at the top of the initiative.
How far away is this dude?
Approximately like 65 feet or so.
Great. So I'm gonna use my short bow and
Cool.
fire an arrow at it. 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Hot damn.
Thank God. So that's 9.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
Alright. Okay.
Okay,
Is that-
okay. That's a good
And-
solid attack.
That's my turn.
Okay. Missy.
Oh, I forgot. I was like, oh, I got time to come up with an
Nope.
idea. No, I don't.
No time.
Hold on, I just want to see the distances of my, or the ranges of my spells. I think I'll cast chromatic orb. I'll try to cast chromatic orb.
Okay.
Well, this is not the time to be getting good rolls. That is a 9.
That will miss.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Gorgon. Alex, you good?
Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, my headset died right as my turn started. I'm sorry.
Okay. You good now?
So, Gorgon's gonna go ahead and fire a chill touch off on the cat.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
Thank God.
That's 6 damage.
Okay. Anything else from me?
Interesting.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Zini.
Wait, did it look like it did full damage with that chill touch?
It's hard to tell from this distance.
Ah, alright.
Yeah. There's
Alright.
only like Gorgon would know like how much damage it does, or like how much damage it should have done based on like how he cast it. But like Edelweiss is like oh, that did damage. Zaneria.
Okay. I'm gonna use with Dread Ambusher. I'm gonna move an additional 10 feet, so I'm gonna go ahead and run up to it. And I'm gonna do my 3 chain attacks. My action, bonus action, and then Dread Ambusher. My first turn.
Okay.
That's a 17, an 8, and a 13 for my extra.
So the 13 was the extra.
Yes.
Okay. So the 17 and the 13 both hit.
Cool. Where are you rolling this? Roll 20. Alright. 7, 4, and then the additional. Will you just roll? There we go. And then additional 3 for my Dread Ambush.
Alright, so it's not looking too great right now. But is that your whole turn?
That is everything, yeah.
So we have a small dog in the premises.
Hi, Ollie.
Popcam.
So
He did this last night too at like 11:30. He was like, "You need to hold me right now." So he did not laugh now.
Gooby bee.
I wanna play.
Oliver is just big enough that that should be slightly uncomfortable.
Yeah, he almost fell earlier.
Oh god.
He's making zigzags over there.
I can hide that. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Tom, why'd you make zigzags on a creature
Tom, what
that's
are you
not there?
doing?
Tom, there's no creature there.
Or is there?
Tom, there's no creature there. I don't know what you're doing.
You do see.
Things are about to get bad for me.
Very bad for you.
You see another another boy who's plop down, and make its way toward Zini.
No.
No, no.
Yeah.
So what is?
Those are some biggins.
Well, Ceneria's dead, guys.
Yeah, time to roll a new character.
Our last conversation was about
Indiana Jones.
That was a natural 20.
Cool.
Yep.
Mary,
you guys-
you got prepared character sheets, right?
Zeddy is screaming war cries about death in Elvish.
It's gonna be
You got your
18 points of damage as its claw
18?
comes down and slashes you. I also need you
my
to make
God.
a strength saving throw
Oh, did it run at me?
as it
did one of
pounces
those
you.
things? That's a
Oh my
10.
God, you're proud, aren't you?
You're knocked prone.
Uh.
He can make
Ah,
another attack against you.
Mm.
cool.
Okay, that's a 10 to hit.
No.
Okay.
But you are currently knocked prone by this creature.
What? I went with the ouchie back emoji. No one else would be good for being
Seeing
prone.
that its friend has you kind of on lockdown. Let's see. He can get to Edelweiss.
Great.
So the more injured one will come towards Edelweiss
it.
and do the same thing.
That's fine. Natural 20? That's fine. I can take it.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
Tom,
good.
I'm sorry we bullied you.
Nah, I'm not sorry. I talked about Lindiana Jones.
truly,
I mean,
truly, truly.
Bones.
This is a little much.
Let's see that damage.
Oh no.
How much HP do you have?
24.
You're down. 26 points
I'm
of
down?
damage.
Great. As I'm going down, do I get a reaction? No, I just go down.
Depends on what the reaction is.
Wrath of the Storm. When a creature within 5 feet that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to cause the creature to make a dex save, and they take lightning or thunder damage, my choice. Have as much damage on a success.
I will allow it.
Great. Roll a dex save.
Oh no.
What's his dex save? Okay. 6.
6, he fails it, so he takes 2d8 lightning damage.
Okay.
How do I make it do the actual... Oh, I have to go down here, don't I? That is 10 whole points of damage.
So it takes 10 points of damage as the clock swipes into you and you fall unconscious immediately.
Great, awesome, cool. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have done something else. Anyways, no, it's fine. I was wrapped up in the idea of a natural 20.
So as
Okay.
you go down, it will use its last 5 feet of movement to move forward.
Well, this guy's done.
Cool, great,
Uh,
great.
Edelweiss, wanna make a death saving throw for me?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, that's
It's a
fast.
14.
That's
That's
fast.
success.
And Throden. You got these two
Okay.
large cats. I'd say you could probably see that Zini is knocked prone, and Edelweiss is also on the ground in front of you.
This, like the snowy stuff here, that's not rough terrain, right?
No, just no.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Hi. Okay.
Oh, it's us too.
Throw him, hold on. He's gonna move here.
Mhm.
He's going to put all of his lay on hands into, Edelweiss, so that's 15 points.
Okay. That's your action,
Great.
right?
That's my action, yes.
Cool.
And then, I guess, as a bonus action,
The situation changed.
yeah, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on this guy here.
Hunter's mark. Okay.
It's like you've got a small horse on your chair.
That's what I was
I'm gonna
thinking.
to get there.
That is the Oliver experience.
Like, I don't understand how he's
Okay,
doing
that'll be
that.
Hunter's mark. Why is that so small in a large creature? Okay.
You can't have my
So
teeth.
that's your action,
No.
bonus action. I think most, if not all, your
Okay.
movement.
Oh, no chips.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all my movement.
Okay. That's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Melika.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
I'm sorry, are you busy?
get rid of my dog. Okay. I'm gonna, I guess, move a little. Nope, that's the wrong thing.
I'm gonna move the wrong tiefling.
Yep. I'm gonna move up here just so I don't like accidentally hit Gorgon or anything.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And then shoot my short bow one more time.
Okay.
I thought you were saying you were going to move back.
Oh,
that
wait.
you would hit Gordon.
A 12.
Never mind. I thought it rolled a 1. It's a 7.
A 12
Anyway,
hits.
12 total?
Oh, thank God.
It will?
A 12 just hits.
Sneak attack,
Wow,
yay.
yay.
Amazing.
Sorry,
Good
I
to
absolutely
know.
panicked over that.
So roll for damage. You can do sneak attack. Because Thornton's right next to
7.
it.
Ooh.
Sneaky tax.
Ouchie, ouchie.
That's 7 damage, and then 9, so
Oh.
16 total.
That is
Wonderful.
exactly how much health he had left.
Oh, boy.
Wonderful.
Huzzah!
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope. I'm content.
Missy.
Some measurements. How big is this rock right here? This rock this one.
It's about like 5 feet tall. The entire thing is like difficult terrain.
Okay. Missy was gonna try to get higher up, but if it's only 5 feet up, then that's not necessary. Where is 30 feet from me? Yeah, I guess I'll... There. And I'll try to cast Chromatic Orb again.
Okay.
That is a 19.
19 hits.
Oh, Tay!
What type
it's
of
gonna be
damage?
Fire.
Fire.
I choose fire. 13 damage.
13 points of fire damage. So throw it in, and Zini, to some extent, you can feel the heat as this. Oh, I said it equal to. No, my bad. There we go.
That
Better.
was,
Oh,
that was like,
fine. That's fine.
Go back,
You feel
I'll
this
rotate
like
with it.
slight heat as the chromatic orb that Missy creates launches toward this creature. What else you want? Actually, roll d20 real quick.
yeah.
I didn't make it less than.
Ooh.
19.
Yeah, you're fine.
And just to be safe, I guess. Do I see anything else up on this ridge? Is there any other sneaky cats up there?
So the second ridge is 10 feet high, so you can't quite see over it from here.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Okay. Missy doesn't want to be too close to where it could hit, so I think she's gonna Missy step over here. It's just kind of behind the ledge in the rock. That makes sense.
So that was 2 first level spells, right?
One's a bonus action, and the Misty step is second level.
So the rule I'm using is you can do spelled levels up to your maximum slot.
Okay.
So you can't do a first and a second level in the same turn.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to do?
Nope.
Alright, Gorgon.
All right, gonna go ahead and oop, that's not what I want to do. I'm gonna go ahead and run up here next to Missy. I'm gonna fire off another chill touch.
Okay.
21 hit.
21 hits.
All right. 3.
So that's 3 points of damage for him.
Mhm.
Anything else you want to do?
Can I do anything else that's cool? No, I can't. Oh, I have 2 weapon fighting. I didn't know that. Okay.
Well, anyone can do
Never
2
mind.
weapon fighting if you have 2 weapons in your hand.
Oh, okay. Did not know that. I thought that was like a specific thing. Okay. Yeah, no, that's it.
Zenirya, you are prone.
She sure is. I'm gonna bonus action Blessing of the Raven Queen. I'm gonna go up here. Yes, 30 feet. So Zenny, while laying on the ground, does a sweet ground backflip and like kicks her feet over herself. And as she kicks her feet back, they disappear into a cloud of mist, and she appears over here using half of her movement also to stand up. As I try to get rid of my nope, not that. My
You don't want
ouchie
that.
back.
Okay.
And once she stands up, she's gonna drop her chains and just fire an arrow
Okay.
at this big old heck. That's a 14.
14 hits.
That's 7 damage.
So that was most of movement, bonus action, action.
Yep, I'm done. Actually, I just half move to stand up, so I have another 15. I'm gonna use another 10 to climb up here.
Okay.
Can I glance? Actually, no, I'm blinded by rage. I don't think I would glance.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Alright, so now it is the creature's turn. He kind of like wonders where Zenirya went, and rather than climbing up the ridge, it will charge towards Throden.
Hooray.
Does an 18 hit.
Yes, it does.
You will take 15 points of damage.
Okay. Strength saving throw?
Strength saving throw.
Yeah. I'm assuming I make it.
Yep, with a natural 20, you pass.
Yeah.
Nice.
Would have loved to save that for my attack roll, but okay. Fine.
Alright, so that is its go.
Oh, now I have to make a concentration check also.
Yes, you do.
I do not make that.
Okay, so you lose Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Edelweiss, you are prone.
Great. 15 feet of movement to stand up. How do I do the things?
I'll get rid of it. There you go.
Great. Cool. Great. Oh no, I just hit the token aura thing. Okay. Edelweiss is going to go about here, just so he's a little. He's got some tree coverage, and he's going to point directly at the little cat, and he's going to pull his entire arm back. All of them light up, and then as he shoots forward, like a plasma gun, guiding bolt at
Okay.
level 1. Natural 20.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
just turn into freaking Mega Man.
So, yeah, that's a natural 20 for the hit. That's 4d6 times 2, or damage and a half, right?
You take the maximum damage and then you roll on top of that.
Okay, 6, 12, 18, 24 plus 16, that's 40 points of damage?
How would you like to do this?
Yeah. Really?
God. Okay. So, as the cat is sort of just clawing out at throat, and I see a chance where it opens up its mouth, and at that point I fire it, goes straight through the mouth, and just sort of skewers out the side of the throat.
Gotcha. So, it makes the claw attack, and then it realizes Throden's not knocked over. It's a little confused, and then like it has its mouth open, expecting to make a bite attack, and this guiding bolt just shoots straight through its mouth, out the side, and it falls back dead.
Yeah, it should be easier if you want to hit it again.
Everyone's gonna look over at Edelweiss and give him a thumbs up. Good job, Edelweiss.
Why do things want to kill me?
Or big
More
and
pleasant
hungry.
music now.
Or was, I assume.
That's true.
I want to pet my Nintendo dog now.
And the dead dogs come back.
Are we still in initiative?
No, you're
Yeah.
out of initiative.
We good?
But this is when the puppies come out.
Everyone's gonna sort of rush up and try and find Sen. And she appears to
Sen
have
is
disappeared. Sen?
Climbing down in a huff.
Oh, there you are. You okay?
They were cats.
Big cats.
Yeah.
Frustratingly, yes. Maybe we should
Sucked.
find somewhere to rest sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. I think that's a good
Good.
idea.
Yeah.
I give a little bit of side eye to, not like a side eye, but I'm just kind of like looking at Edelweiss because, you know, death.
Yeah.
But we got furs and meats for tonight.
Yeah.
That's good for the
Hey.
people who are cold, right?
Sure, I can try and cook something up with this, I guess. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Climbing like a
I want to run
toad.
over here first.
Sorry, my mouse slipped. That probably doesn't make sense to you, but trust me, it's a good excuse.
The mouse. That's why they attacked them. They wanted Throden's mouse.
Of course.
Throwing clips through a rock. Like,
It's fine.
small.
Look, I mean, yeah, they've polished 5e a bit, but it's still got some bugs. No?
Oh, Oliver.
I don't know why, but every time Ollie barks, I think it's like Alex screaming at Josh or something. And I don't know
No, when he
why.
screams at me, it sounds very different. I promise.
Yep.
My first reaction is just like, Jesus, Alex.
Ooh,
Huh?
fun.
Sorry, baby, you gotta wait.
Before I get started carving this, does anybody want healing?
I'm good.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Gorgon needs a long rest. After that.
Yeah. Zenny doesn't
Yeah.
say anything.
I think if we bunker down for the night, we should be able to rest up. In the meantime, I'll go see if there's anything that we might be able to find out here that could help. Tom, can I roll to see if I can find any sort of herbs or rare plants that might be
I'm-
able to be turned into some sort of healing?
I'd say you can certainly try, but most
Great.
of them are covered in snow.
So that's gonna be a hefty nature check.
Yes.
Cool.
Edelweiss, do you want help? I can come with you if you want.
Yeah, that could work.
Great. I have an amazing nature check. I really hope it works.
Oh, that was a D8. I don't know what that was for.
Oh, I was just casting Cure Wounds on myself. It didn't help much.
Gotcha.
And then if I'm using my herbalism kit, that's a +2 to that roll, Tom, right? Because I think we said that I have here in my notes.
I remember there
Herbalism
was
kit.
something.
Add proficiency to nature and arcana checks that deal with flowers/herbs.
Yes.
Okay. So then that's a 17 for me.
And mine's a 22.
Oh, it's a 20.
Because I also have the survivalist thing, so I have to double my proficiency bonus for nature or
Okay.
survival. And it didn't. D&D Beyond didn't take that into account.
For nature, it's a +7. It says you have expertise, right?
And then another +2. Because I have survivalist, so I have to double the proficiency bar. What?
Hold on.
Score! I don't know.
So
how to speak.
expertise as a rogue you have in 2 skills. That's perception and thieves' tools.
Yes, but then part of my archetype came survivalist, which gives me extra proficiency in nature and survival skills.
Yeah, so you also have expertise in nature and survival. So that's why you have 3 things that have the dot in the circle. So it's already factored in.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Sorry, I took
You're
the
good.
wrong.
Just wanted to make sure you realized
I
that.
took my intelligence saving throw instead of the modifier when I was counting the score, so
Okay.
yeah, I get it now.
Alright, so what is Malika looking for?
She's helping me.
She's helping you? Okay.
I guess, yeah.
We're both looking, but we just independently rolled.
Okay. So Malika, you're able to like search under these under the snow, and you're able to find like some flowers and herbs that like you think might be useful. Otherwise you kind of get a little bit lost within the snow, so you're not able to exactly find what you need. But you can see what Malika found.
There's a lot of snow. I can't really find anything. How about you? Any good luck?
Yeah, I'm kind of finding stuff.
Ooh, wunderbar. Maybe we might be able to turn this into some stuff that might be able to help everyone else out.
You know, we only have a certain number of seeds, and I hold a healing potion.
I think I still have 2 in my equipment. But yeah, I guess we'll try to get as much as we can to help
Yeah.
everyone out.
Yeah,
Staff
definitely.
Up, you know.
Can I check the stuff that she has?
Yeah, and although it's not like in great number, you think it's probably enough that you could like manufacture a potion.
Okay. And would I be able to do that with just the basic herbalism kit that I have?
You probably have the stuff on you to do it. It would probably just take some time.
Okay.
So like,
that's fine.
I don't know if you exactly want to do it while you're on the road.
Probably not. Yeah, because it takes like a long time. Okay. I might be able to turn this into at least one healing potion. If you want to just leave it with me. I might not be able to do it right now, but I can definitely start putting things
Sure,
together.
no, take it. You do whatever you need to with it.
Wunderbar. Thank you.
Let me see if D&D Beyond has herbs. Nope.
What is everyone else doing?
Throden is gonna try and, cut up cat meat and cook it into something.
Okay, I'd say that'd be a survival check.
To cut it up or to cook it? Because I do have proficiency with chef's tools, cook utensils.
Survival just to cut it up.
Okay.
Of course you do.
That's a 22.
Yeah. You
I'm just,
find some
yeah.
stuff. You find some stuff from that.
Yeah, Froden didn't get to actually attack them, so this is just his way of making up for it, you know?
This session has just had too many natural 20s.
Yeah.
Uh,
Alright. And do I roll for a cookie now, or?
yeah, I'd say that'd be a separate check, and you have proficiency.
Okay, so that's, just proficiency, right?
I
I don't know what else one would add to that.
guess
So-
intelligence? Hold on. I will check what Xanathar says about cooking supplies, 'cause I think it says something about it. And what was your total?
I rolled 11. It'd be 13 with proficiency. I don't know if there's anything else to add to that, though.
Pretty sure just using tools in general is just the proficiency bonus.
Yeah, but like Thieves' Tools, you add dex sometimes. I don't know. So I just wanted to see. I'll say you can
Just wanted
add.
to check.
You can add intelligence.
Okay, so that's a 14.
You can create a decent meal for the group.
Hey, I finally got to use my cook's utensils.
Maleko waits another day to use her cook's utensils.
My goodness. Too many chefs.
Amazing.
Yeah, so you guys don't have to worry about like rations or something for tonight because Thornton's able to make you a meal.
Dig in, everybody!
Can I look for a dry area where we can enjoy our cat and sleep without being snowy?
I'd say you can make a investigation check.
That's a 10.
Zenny's
Zenny's mad. Her back got wet when she was laying down. She's mad. She's like, my tailcoat, I wear slippers. I'm not made for this.
So you're not quite able to find something in this, like this particular area. You gathered that, like, based on like the formations that are starting to form, that like later down the line there might be a cave that you can find or something.
Do we sit down and eat cats here, or do we look for a cave and then eat cat?
Well, I'm assuming Thornton had to set up this whole thing to cook.
Already made his cats.
Yeah, I was assuming that we had set up camp as we were
Mm-hmm.
making,
Okay.
or as Thornton was making dinner.
Well, I'm assuming that Zini would have gone and looked and then came back and like, I
Yes.
didn't find anything. Ooh, dinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that like you guys might have like tarps or something that maybe you can construct like a makeshift campsite.
Yeah, probably.
Froden does have a tent, which can fit one other person in it.
Okay.
Because the kobolds aren't there.
Yeah.
Alright, so is there anything else anyone wants to do before you try to sleep? I don't know if you're intending to sleep or if you want to do like a short rest kind of thing.
What time is it?
So I said from like 4
Thursday.
o'clock. It was like an hour-ish, so it's like 5. And then after you mix the meal, it's probably like 5:30, 6 o'clock-ish. It's starting to get dark at this point.
Yeah.
Should probably just sleep through the night, because I mean, it's not gonna. I don't know how much progress we'll make in the dark.
That's true.
Plus, this thing has been waiting for its people for this long. So, what's one more night?
And then the entire city was invaded by an undead army.
Don't worry, I have turn undead, which will affect
Some of them.
some of them. A couple.
Well, oh, you have an undead army? Well, yeah, I'm gonna take 15 of them, and they're gonna turn around.
They're just gonna walk away from me for a minute.
Meanwhile, around them, these hordes of zombies are walking around them.
I'm doing my
I
part.
mean, it's gonna cause a pile up. Things are gonna get so congested. Your whole invasion will grind to a halt.
See a helicopter in
For
the
a minute.
sky. Yeah, we got a huge backup on the undead forces.
We know at
They
least
should be
there-
delayed
we-
at least 5 minutes.
We know there's at least one other cleric in the city, so that's 30 zombies that gotta turn around for a
Edelweiss
minute.
knows there's at least 2 of the clerics in the city.
There's another cleric in the city.
You met another cleric. It was in the one shot, but you met another cleric.
Oh, was it the delivery guy?
No.
Delivery guy.
Oh.
No? Delivery.
Don Don?
No.
Yeah.
Fat Rabbit?
Not the courier.
Oh.
Oh,
Not
no, we went to a
Endar.
temple to deliver some artifact, and there was a cleric there.
What?
I assume that's what.
Oh,
The
other
yeah,
cleric. There you
right,
go.
The artifact.
like-
The artifact that Gorgon was obsessed over. That artifact. The,
Yep.
The artifact that we had the entire one shot about. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely didn't forget about that at all.
Yep.
So that's 45 zombies. It's like, how many could he have, really? Anyways. Sorry, God, we gotta go back to work. So, what do we think the plan should be in the morning? Should we just go straight there? Or do we want to talk to this thing and try and get our friends back? Or are we just gonna try and kill it?
Well, I think our first priority has to be getting the guardsmen. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
like a
true.
good idea.
Do we want to be sneaky about it? Try and sneak in and get some before he notices? Zay? I don't know.
I
Yeah,
am not the
otherwise-
sneakiest
otherwise-
sort.
How many people are in our group? Otherwise?
A couple.
Can you
A
count
couple.
them? Can you
Says-
count how many people
So
are in
6
our
of us.
6? Okay. How many of my fingers can sneak? Of the party group, how many can sneak?
The real question is, does Edelweiss think he can sneak?
2 for on a
He
good day,
definitely
and
does.
since there's 2 of us that are like not that sneaky, I'm gonna look at Gorgon.
These two.
Gorgon
can
kind of just looks
sneak.
back like, "What the hell are you looking at?"
These two can sneak. These can't.
So we sent in a small party.
What is with you
What-
guys and splitting the party? What is wrong with you?
We can cover more ground.
I don't like the idea of splitting the party too much. A distraction might be a good reason for it.
I can be very distracting, or so I've been told.
If
What
it
if-
comes to that.
It shouldn't. But the only reason why I say this is a creature, the doppelgangers that we found. They're not the only people. There are more people there. The ones that we captured said that this creature had guards, and we don't even know what this creature is capable of. So, if we go in guns blazing, spells blazing,
The hell is a gun?
I heard about it from some weird. It doesn't matter. If we go in there, spells blazing, and chains whipping, we could just get picked off quickly.
Alternatively, I could disguise myself to look like the guard or the doppelganger.
Think
Oh.
so can Gorgon.
Yeah, actually, speaking of which, I almost forgot. Can I do identify on that thing real quick? Since
Yeah, also you
guys are
can.
About to go in. Cool.
It's just a hat of disguise.
Right.
So you can,
Do I know
if
how
you
to-
if you hadn't added it to your character sheet yet, you can add a hat of disguise to your character sheet.
Cool.
So technically, 2 doppelgangers can walk back into the crypt.
it should be worth noting, so he must make sure that hat is not noticed. So that's a dead giveaway.
Gorgon goes
No,
ahead.
the doppelganger had it.
You're right.
The person we be pretending to be had the hat in their possession.
You're right. So long as that illusion continues to work for him, for us. Because if that illusion fails at any point, once he notices that we have the hat, he knows that something has gone wrong.
You could also... You could use the hat to make yourself appear as the guard or as the doppelganger.
Well, I think the hat only works for clothes, and then he goes ahead and kind of Gorgon just goes ahead and as he like relaxes a bit, he like uses the hat of disguise and makes himself look like a city guard. He's still gonna be me.
Does it cast disguise self or is it only clothes?
You make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends or until you use an action to dismiss it.
Oh, so okay, so I can actually completely like change my appearance.
So,
Yeah.
so Gorgon changes his clothes in hopes of proving to us that he's right, but he actually turns himself into the whole guard, and we're like, right.
Okay.
I thought it was just clothes.
Well, no, because like
No,
the
the
reason that they
doppelgangers were using it just for clothes.
yes,
Yeah.
because they can
Oh,
already make
so-
themselves look like anyone else. They just can't change their clothes.
Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry, I was confused. My mistake.
It's I think it's a valid assumption.
Remember, the bard guy we took it from looked different as a person as well as...
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're actually completely right. Sorry, forgot about Iliad.
I don't remember. Iliad, that was his name.
Gorgon, you
Yeah.
look like a guard. Good job. How close are you sitting next to me?
I would imagine relatively close. I guess within arm's reach.
Okay. That's a 10.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay.
Missy sneezes.
Oh.
Gesundheit.
I sit farther away from Gorgon.
Gorgon then like reverts back to like himself, but he makes the hat disappear still.
Missy,
Thank you,
wanna do
Cronin.
another check?
Oh, do I do another check?
He cast the spell again, technically.
Yes, he did.
Sorry.
17.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay.
Missy sneezes again.
Guys, I think I have a problem with illusion magic.
Oh, this is terrible.
This is amazing. There's no limit to how much I can do this.
It's an attunement.
No, it's not too many, I don't think.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Is it?
because
It
it's
is?
at will.
The changes wrought by the spell fail to hold up to physical inspection.
Oh, it does
For
require
example,
attunement. You're right.
Oh, so wait, does that count as me being attuned to it, or did I spend enough time with it, or?
I'll say, like, when you
Okay.
cast Identify, you did it. Yeah, it's fine.
It's
I've had it for 2 whole days. I think it's attuned.
It's
Well, no, because you
Mask
have
of
to
Many
spend
Faces.
the time to physically to attune to it. It's not
Oh, okay.
how much time you spend, it's what you do with it.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's Mask of Many Faces, but it's an attunement.
So there's no limit to how much I can use this.
Nope.
Cool. Gorgon. I can
You
walk
just-
around and just rapidly change clothes. It's like an RGB strip.
Oh my god.
Really bad.
Which
How
is
many
the worst
times?
person to
he's
give
an
this
orc,
to?
and then he's a
Gorgon.
dragonborn. Then he's an elf.
Gorgon, how many times?
It's like you're hitting the randomizer on a character creator.
So,
So Mayor,
guess-
that many times.
Yeah.
it's like, 100 rolls, we'll see what happens. She accidentally casts Fireball on all of us, or turns into a plant, whatever.
Got it.
I'm rolling 6 times.
If Mayor rolls a natural 1,
No, I rolled, the lowest I rolled was a 5.
Sorry, I'm done.
Well, it's a 1 or a 20, I think, right?
No, I think it's only
I'm
one
never taking this thing
for wild
off.
magic.
Well, Gorgon just got 10 times more annoying, but
I'm
that's besides the
sorry.
point. So,
It's
To
it's
go
good
back
for
to
us to
this.
get out of the city, you know? You guys stop sulking.
is this true?
What does that mean?
Oh, I think-
Excluding you, Zaneria. I know you like to sulk, so I'll let you. Yeah, you're still sulking.
Part of the brand.
Gotta sell the image.
how do you tell that she's sulking? She has a mask on.
Sulking is a whole body language thing.
I guess. Sometimes you gotta tell by the face, you know?
Yeah, her face is in a constant distortion, so
That's fair. That's fair.
I guess it's just part of the sulking. But it's good to get some fresh air, guys. Because now Gorgon is changing his outfits instead of staring at a wall beyond a door. Which was by far the funniest thing about that session, and I can't stop thinking about it. I open the door. It's a wall. Dang it!
That was
Just rhyme. It's such good timing. It's the best thing. Anyway.
Alright, so is that all you're doing for this night?
I think so.
Yeah.
Alright, then.
Yeah, I guess.
Are we,
Preparing-
are we
we're
setting up a
preparing
watch
to-
of any sort? Or...
Preferably a 24-hour watch rather than a 12-hour watch. Sorry, bad joke.
I know. Come here.
I think I would like to do a watch.
I know. Give me a minute.
Ollie would like to do a watch.
No, he's just been
I don't
asking me to go outside for like the last half hour.
So presumably we're just going to bed now?
Well,
And
Mary
taking
said
watches?
they'd like to do a watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I figure
Taking watches.
I figure we stay up and talk about our
Strategize.
plan for
Yeah.
until it gets dark.
Well, darker.
Darker.
It's getting late. Do we want to just set up the plan next week?
Next
Yeah.
week.
We
Perhaps.
talk about ideas. And we're like, ah,
Giving you a general feel of what's happening with us.
At
And
dawn,
Letter
we
would
plan.
appreciate next week.
That is
At
all.
dawn we plan, indeed.
Exactly.
Hi,
Yeah.
I'm watching Critical Role. Could you notice? Alright, so next week we'll finish your guys' plan and we'll start off in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's it for this session then. I'm sorry about the 2 natural 20s.
No, that's fine, boy.
so roller coaster.
Your boy's racking up death counts.
Because I rolled low on Zini's damage too. I think I rolled a 1 and 2 on 2d6.
I thought it was very ironic that you rolled my max hit points on his attack.
It wasn't me.
Jesus,
Oh.
Alex, stop yelling.
So rude, dude.
Your words were very hurtful to me.
I was very upset because after I went down and I finished out my turn, I realized I used the wrong reaction.
Rip.
Could have
Next time,
used
next
Stone's
time.
Endurance, and I would have been alive.
Yeah.
The wrong reaction.
Wrong reaction. Anyways.
React better next time.
Yeah.
Just to put you guys in perspective, the attacks that you guys got that took you down almost would have absolutely I would have had to roll a new character
Right.
on the spot. So like,
Yeah.
protect your squishes.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Well, no, you wouldn't have. No, you'd be fine. If you're at max health, yeah,
Oh,
you're fine.
Tom, I'm being I'm being hyperbolic.
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
She just seen
my God,
two
I'll
people
panic.
get very low and is trying to avoid that fate. That's all.
The same two people.
No friendly fire this time, though. Eh?
Uh-huh.
Improvements.
Someone other than a teammate killed me this time.
Oh, how nice.
A teammate even got you back up real quick.
Yes. Teamwork.
No javelins.
I
Huzzah.
do it.
Hi, I'm just spamming the usual commands. Don't mind me.
So like, comment, and subscribe.
If you've made this far
And-
YouTube video, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and watch all the other videos again because I need the views. Thank you.
And don't forget, hit that bell.
The bell, ding it.
Dang
Poorly
it.
timed bell. Perfect.
Well done, Alex.
He's been sitting there vibrating and holding it the whole session, just like random.
Waiting for
I-
the moment.
It's just barely off frame, and I was just waiting. And I'm like, here it comes. Here it comes. Yeah.
You get access to Toll the Dead eventually, and that's gonna be annoying with a bell.
Justin, how could you?
Listen,
Every time I use that spell, it's gonna be don't forget to subscribe.
Oh,
Aye.
also, don't forget to go check out Mary's Instagram. She has nice art about the characters that will eventually maybe make it on stream. I don't know, but yeah, she has nice art there, and she does commissions.
Thank you.
support her.
Thanks.
She's really
Because I'm
good.
scared. I'm scared to do Gorgon, so give me reasons to make art.
Oh, okay, sorry.
If you mess up on Gorgon, it just becomes part of his characterization. He
Like
just
Lindy and
chose.
Bones.
Just continue writing Gorgon's character. It's gonna be great.
He just had a wrong choice of outfit today.
The issue is because I love the bookie wizards, and I want him to not look like an orc, but a bookie wizard. But they have so many books on their hips and like pouches and stuff, and
It's a lot of
to
details.
be fair, Gorgon himself doesn't have the typical physique of an orc.
yeah.
Like he's scrawny for an orc. He's like
yeah, but the books though.
he's kind of like the Missy of orcs. He's not too strong. He has like muscle atrophy because he just reads books all the time.
Why did we make ourselves all just like the weaker versions of our race's type?
I don't know. It just happened.
Hey guys, I really have to dip, otherwise my dog's gonna pee on my floor, so
No, go do you.
Yeah, I can end
bye
stream real quick.
early.
Behind the
Sorry
screen.
everyone.
Bye, stream.
Bye,
Bye.
stream.
Bye stream.
Bye.
Extreme.